Hello and welcome to our channel, How We Move the Decimal. In today's video, I am continuing my quest of photographing Christmas ornaments. I have a huge lot of Dollar General or possibly Kmart vintage red lacquer apples. I have them in multiple sizes, large and small. They're a pain in my butt. And honestly, if they don't sell, they're being donated. Some of my other ornaments I'm keeping till next Christmas. I am more than likely not keeping these till next Christmas. One, they are deteriorating fast. Again, came from the dollar area, possibly Kmart. My grandmother loved to shop at Kmart, so I'm going to go with Kmart here. But they're cracking. I don't know if anyone has dealt with these vintage red lacquer apples, but the ones I've seen on eBay also say cracking in the description. I got rid of all of the ones with cracking and kept the only ones without cracking. So it severely depleted my lot. A lot of these got thrown away. Some of the ones with cracks, when I touched them, they actually fell apart. So I don't feel in good conscience that I could sell them with the cracks in them because they would probably just disintegrate in postal, shipping. I can, guarantee how fragile they're handled at home. I can't guarantee that my postman does not punt this thing across a yard. I don't think my postman will. I really like my postman. But I can't. It's not FedEx. I have a beef with FedEx. USPS, we're tight. FedEx, whoever the FedEx driver for my neighborhood is, cannot get his crap together. We put cameras outside our house, and I literally saw him chuck a package to my front door from halfway across my yard because he didn't want to walk up the steps. So don't trust FedEx like the Postal Service. But I can't guarantee it's not going to get jostled and bumped and shaken and stirred and all that stuff while in transit. And honestly, they were falling apart when I was touching them. So I wouldn't trust that. This is me. I'm looking at them under the light, looking for cracks. I'm pulling out the ones that are good. I am getting rid of the ones that are bad. So that's why I'm sorting them in different lots, and it's taking forever. But I don't want to sell ones with cracks on it. Even after I sort them out, when I go to start photographing them, I found more cracks, and I think they were cracking as I was doing it, which is why I'm probably going to donate them as soon as this season is over, because I can't guarantee those things are not cracking on their own, because I think it was like real-time cracking while I was going through it, which is terrifying. And I don't want, I've made it this far without a negative. I don't want a negative over these stupid $10 apples. But that being said, I spent my time doing it, and these cost me nothing because they were my grandma's Christmas ornaments. She was not a teacher. I do not know why we had apple Christmas ornaments. I don't know if sometime in the 80s and 90s they were an aesthetic to have on your tree with apples. But I know it drove her nuts when multicolored lights came out. She only wanted white lights on her Christmas tree. And one year I put red to piss her off because that's me. So we had apples. Again, does not fit her vibe. I don't know why we had apples at all. And she kind of ruled the Christmas tree when I was younger, all the way up into my 20s. So again, no idea why we have apples. She was not a teacher. And I'm 100% sure that these are cracking as I'm photographing them. So they're probably going to get donated after this season. And when I say that, this season is quickly coming to an end. Yes, I have people buy Christmas ornaments after Christmas when they've realized they've lost ornaments, or ornaments are damaged, or they really want that one ornament to complete their collection. I'm not sure how many people are like, oh man, I just want to have those red lacquer apples. So I might not even keep these to February, where I would normally keep ornaments too. Sorry for the jump cut. My battery on my camera died, and I got a better angle of the said red lacquer apples. But it's also kind of nice to get out of my house. I don't want to, this is me going, oh crap, is that a crack? Yes, it is. I don't want to burden the landfill, but I wasn't going to donate these. Again, they were literally crumbling in my hand. So I will go ahead and throw them away. I'm looking for even more cracks because I'm pretty sure they were cracking as they were sitting. I just threw them away. They were out of my house. Yes, when I donate things, they also get out of my house. But if anybody who's ever donated a lot of stuff, they don't really get out of your house until you actually donate them. They live for a little bit in your hallway, and then for a little bit by your front door, and then maybe for a longer bit in the trunk of your car or the back of your van before they actually get donated. And then some people don't even donate, don't even accept them anyway. So they ride around in your car for even longer to find someone to donate all your items to. So just throwing these away was kind of cathartic. But I hate putting it in a landfill too. I'm so torn. I don't, I want to reuse, recycle, but they're literally falling apart. And I would feel bad donating them to a thrift store because then they would have to take, space in their dumpster to throw them away. One of our local thrift stores, the one I always like to go to, actually posted on their Facebook page that they are going to not to put your donations in a sealed box, because when you go to donate them, they are actually going to go through each item at a time because they are spending too much money to get their dumpster emptied frequently because people are just donating stuff that is absolute trash. And I know if I would have donated these apples somewhere, they would have just been considered trash or not taken at all. And honestly, Christmas, it's really hard to donate Christmas. Most of our local thrift stores only take it for a very limited amount of time, and then they don't take Christmas anymore. Plus, they've been very seasonal recently at the thrift stores. So, right now, they're only taking spring clothes. They are not taking any more winter clothes. And in the spring, they'll only take summer clothes. Fall, they'll only take winter clothes, stuff like that. And sports equipment, they are, again, being very particular about. They're being particular about all items. I did go to donate a box of hard goods, and they did sort through it and only took a couple things. They took some doll beds and some really good children's toys, like blocks and stuff. They did not take any of the Barbies. They did not take any of the baby dolls. Again, that can be iffy with that. The quality and stuff. I thought the quality was fine, but maybe they had too many Barbies at that time. So also be aware that your thrift stores are burdened and they have to pay for the dumpster to get taken away. I've seen people try to donate shoes with holes in them, shirts with stains on them. If it has a stain or a rip or something, I will donate it to the for-profit clothing bins that are all over our town. They normally sell per pound anyway for fabric, so I don't feel as bad donating there. Some damaged clothing I donate to my mother-in-law's church a lot for their rummage sales. It's so fun when I go and help with their rummage sales, and I'm like, oh, I brought that in. Oh, I brought that in. And my kids are like, hey, we have a toy just like that at home. I'm like, yes, we do. We have a toy just like that at home. And they ask where that toy is. I say, I don't know, somewhere in the garage. A lot of toys apparently get eaten in the garage. So, but it's also validating when something I donated sells. And my mother-in-law is a whiz at this. She can sell anything for way more than I can. Her mother and her father were very flea market people and garage sale people and antique booth people. So maybe it's in her blood, but she sells it I'm like, I cannot sell that on eBay for $5, and she sells it for $35 at this rummage sale. More power to her. And it goes to missions, it goes to donations. I am more than happy for her to upsell my stuff. It's not in my house anymore, and then I feel validated that someone's buying it and they actually want my stuff. That, maybe I'm not crazy when I buy it, but the people where I live want it, the people on the internet don't want it. we've used Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace recently. We use Craigslist for our giveaway stuff, like things we just don't want. Like I have a lot of 45 records. I'm looking right now at a gallon ice cream tub full of 45 records. So I would go on Craigslist and say, you know, gallon ice cream tub filled with assorted 45s. Does anybody want it? Usually within hours, somebody has claimed it. Sometimes it goes a lot longer. We had welding rods that took, we had a 5-gallon bucket of welding rods, and it took, I want to say, over 2 weeks for someone to grab those. Granted, those are very specific, not as, you know, specific as records. Nobody wants children's toys on the giveaway. You cannot give away children's toys right now. We're inundated a lot. I was going through my kids' toys because, again, Christmas. This will probably be posted after Christmas, but before Christmas, love to go through my kids' toys. I was going through their tiny, like, little Shopkins and Littlest Pet Shops and all the little tiny minifigures they get everywhere. And a lot of them, I don't know which child it is. I'm going to say it's both of my girl children. Somebody is chewing on their minifigures, and I was just throwing away the chewed up ones. It was disgusting. They're sharp now. I don't know if they ate them. I don't know if they spit them out. I have no idea. Also, my middle child's dolls are missing their hands. I don't know what happened to them. She didn't cut them off. They're articulated hands, so she just pulled them out, but I don't know if that makes it better, and I don't know where they are. So we're just going through toys and getting rid of like chewed up ones missing pieces, ones that came from Kinder Eggs or the knockoff Kinder Eggs, the American Kinder Eggs, because our kids will swallow the capsule inside the Kinder Egg because apparently we're all idiots. So that stuff, just toss. If it's missing pieces, if it came from McDonald's and my kids don't play with it. That being said, some of the McDonald's toys are worth looking up. My children have been alive for long enough that some of them are semi-collectible, which is funny, but not as collectible as the stuff from when I was a child that we got at McDonald's. And I just want to say, McDonald's toys from when I was a child, way better than the toys they have now. Just saying. Anything Disney, especially if it came in McDonald's, anything Disney, definitely look it up because they can be worth something. And I have a couple full sets because I'm a horrible parent and we eat way too much McDonald's, and there's 3 of them. But I have several full sets of Disney stuff that I'm going to lot up and sell. So thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe and have a wonderful day.